Shane Jones is insisting he is not racist, and he was provoked to yell, "Send the Mexicans home," during a debate in the House on Tuesday. Green Party MP Ricardo Menendez March is wanting the Prime Minister to denounce the comments made in Parliament that he says are racist and xenophobic. Shane Jones joins us now. Good morning. You acknowledge you made those comments. How can they not be seen as anything other than xenophobic?
Oh, look, this guy's got to grow a pair. He swaggers around in Parliament, been there 5 or 10 minutes and thinks he can tell Winston and I what to do.
But why does it matter where he came from? You can criticise him and have as much argy-bargy as you want. Why bring up where he came from?
No, he brings alien ideas and wokeism to New Zealand. Pardon?
Like
Every
what?
time he stands up, he tries to impose ideas and make fun of New Zealand's foundation, New Zealand First Foundation beliefs, and he's going to get much more what I gave to him. If he doesn't like it, get out of politics.
And he's a member of the New Zealand Parliament. There are over 1 million New Zealanders who were not born in this country. Bringing up his ethnicity or where he comes from will be seen by many New Zealanders as simply racist. What relevance does it have where he comes from?
Let me say again, this is a guy who had no compunction during COVID running back to Mexico. He loves his country. He went back there during COVID and broke the rules. If he wants to bring swagger and insults to Parliament against my leader and me, be prepared for return fire. Pretty simple.
Have you got a problem with new migrants to New Zealand?
No, not at all. I've got lots of pleasant experiences in Latin America.
Your government is out there saying it's open for business, it's trying to attract foreign investment, it wants more migrants, it wants more foreign students, and yet you as a minister are calling out somebody for where they came from as being Mexican. How is that going to work?
There are very few other politicians who have had the experience that I have had in terms of international inward investment and an international industry. On this particular issue, if you insult New Zealand First, a nationalist foundation party, don't go crying like a sookie if you get it served back to you.
I understand that Parliament is a robust place, but I want to come back to the issue again of raising someone's ethnicity and where they come from and the message that sends to migrants in this country that they are not.
Many, many millions of people voted Brexit because they thought this was the way to take back control of our borders. And what have we had since? 130,000 young men crossing the English Channel in dinghies. Net migration going up in 2023 to 1 million a year. There are so many people out there who feel literally betrayed. But my message to them is this. They weren't betrayed by Brexit. They were betrayed by a Conservative government elected on the back of Brexit with considerable help from myself, who never ever believed in it in the first place, who never really intended to deliver lower numbers coming into our country, and who thought they could get away with it. Well, folks, I'm back. And they won't get away with it. And frankly, they should never be forgiven for what they've done.
While it seems unlikely that a more incendiary populism will disrupt New Zealand political institutions in the immediate future, it should not be dismissed entirely. Concern about society's ethnic structure, typically expressed in views on immigration, is the strongest predictor of populist voting in other Anglophone jurisdictions. See Eric Kaufman 218. Given that the Pākehā majority continues to decline in numbers relative to ethnic minorities, and the broadly Asian population is growing at a much faster rate than Maori and Pacifica, Spoonley 2020, an ethno-nationalist populism could mobilise collective grievance in the future. Such possibilities lead to an uncomfortable hypothesis. Peters, who for decades stoked reactionary sentiments amongst disillusioned voters, might until now have functioned as a firewall, keeping at bay a variant of populism that will inevitably be more harmful to the oligarchy.